Alright, peace YouTube, what's going on? We back with another trending hot topic commentary show where we do all the latest and hottest reaction and reviews. I'm your host NLE. Let's talk. Alright y'all, so what's going on? So it's been a minute since I've uploaded on my Let's Talk number 2 channel here on YouTube. I'm always, when I do post on here anyway on this platform, I mainly post on my main Let's Talk channel, but it's time for me to start upping my antics over here. But with that being said, how y'all doing? I hope everybody good and great and blessed. If you on this video, then you already know why you're here. You click on the title, you see the thumbnail, you see the title of the video. So let's get right into it. Well, as we all know, just a few days ago, Marissa Dene, who is a famous social media model, IG model or whatever, who was best known for being NLE Choppa's older girlfriend, is now his ex-girlfriend. We all seen her go viral. That video went viral when she recorded herself crying and saying how she can't eat, she can't breathe, her heart hurt, all that stuff, and she thought he was the one and everything, and her heart is broken and she can't live. Things of that nature, like this, boohoo stuff. The things that, I wouldn't necessarily say validation, but the things that attentions are made of. But now NLE Choppa responded to that very video and to the comments himself, because I guess he got tired of hearing all the negative things about him, and because the womanhood, the sister code, when she, because that's the reason why she made that video, because like I said, that's the videos like that when you record yourself crying and everything and saying how you're heartbroken. That's the things attention are made of, because that's what people do it for. They do it for attention, and kudos to her because she got the attention. Like I said, the video went viral itself, and you had people coming at NLE Choppa not fully understanding what's really going on, why, what happened and all that stuff. And I seen people saying, oh sis, he was immature anyway, he was too young for you, because I don't know if y'all know this, but she's 26 years old, and NLE Choppa, he's only 19. They've been together for a little second now, so when they got together, I mean, like, we talk about R. Kelly and everybody, but look, that's a whole nother topic and discussion and video in itself. So, I might touch on it a little later on, but, to further dive deep into that type of segment, I'll say that for another video. But, people was just saying, a lot of females, anyway, were saying, like, how, you were too good, you were too mature for him, he needs to grow up, he's not ready, blah, 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 blah. Well, NLE Choppa, he responded in a fashion where it looked like he's wise beyond his years. And when I look at the comments on underneath every video that I seen it on, a lot of people agree, even, which surprised me, a lot of females agree, because that's what it is. A lot of men, when a lot of men, when they go through these type of issues with females and everything and breakups and stuff, a lot of times men don't really come out and talk like that. You got some men who do, but like real men, we don't look at those men like men, because that's type of stuff that females do. The only time we really come out is when we we really got to, and defend our name, defend our honor or whatever, because things might be getting too ahead. And NLE Choppa, it seemed like it was just coming just like that for him, so he had to come out and say what he had to say about the whole situation, because like he said, he's only 19 years old, she's 26, and he don't see himself settling down right now, and he let her know everything in the beginning of the relationship. And this is what that's the whole point of the whole dispute, this whole conversation when it comes to NLE Choppa and Marissa Dene. Like, when it sums it up, he let her know from the beginning. But y'all don't gotta keep listening to me. I'll let y'all hear it from him himself. So here's a little clip. I got little clippings of NLE Choppa explaining, what he told Marissa and everything, and we can pick on it, dissect it, see what we can come up with at the end. So here we go. Fair use. Fair use.
I know you starting to grow feelings for me, but I want to let you know who I am as a person, first and foremost. I don't see myself at this time period with me being 19 years old, with me have not experienced my 20s and all that stuff. I do not see me being just loyal to you. But I can't sit here and lie to you and say, if I be with you, it's just gonna be you the only person I'm gonna have this with.
Bam. And from what he's saying, and she didn't dispute this, Marissa, that all this was in the beginning of the relationship, like during the talking phases, when, you trying to figure out what's what and who's who, and, what do you accept and what do you don't accept, the pros and cons, and, what we're going to do in this relationship or not. Is it going to be a relationship, situationship, or whatever? And, he let her know, he told her, he's 19 years old. But let's continue because he got some more stuff that he said.
I said, I don't see myself having one wife. And that's another thing, Marissa, she was big on marriage. So I had to let her know, like, I don't see myself having one wife. I said, I'll probably marry you, but you would have to, be cool with the simple fact that I believe in polygamy. So you may...
Hold on, I'm going to pause it right there because he said Marissa was big on marriage. Now, I call cap on that. I mean, let's be fair. She might have been big on marriage, but the only reason why she was big on marriage because it was you. And if you were anyone else of your stature. Like once a man makes over 100 grand, he's the top 10% earners in the world. Once you make 6-7 figures, you're part of the 1%. So he was part of that percent that so many of females want, is hypergamy. And the fact that she was agreeing to everything in the beginning is because, one, he is who he is. He got the status, he got the title, he got the money, he got the influence and everything. And then not only that, but two, she probably figured she can change him and think that maybe she can change his ways and all that stuff, like a lot of modernized females do in these Western civilizations. But let's continue.
May not be the only person that I would marry. You know what I'm saying? And I let her know that, and she was like, that's different. I feel like that's cool. I feel like that's something I can work on with being open to as well. So this is pretty much the thing, and with no disrespect, Marissa was willing to give up all of these things that she felt that she was going to get from just out of life in the next.
Because she was willing to give up it because she thought that, okay, she'll take some, or that's what they think in the beginning, she'll take some losses, whatever, because in the end, it justifies the reward. She's going to get rewarded in the end, whether that be her having a baby or getting married. And once they get married or have a baby, she's set for life because, the marriage, she's bound to get something from the marriage, even if they do a prenup. Because look at Dr. Dre and his situation. They're making clause now. They're making these things now where even prenup doesn't even matter anymore. And then had she had the baby, she had a miscarriage, but had he got her pregnant and had a baby, then he would have been paying child support for at least 18 years. Depending on what state, 24, especially if the kid is going to college or anything. So, yeah, that's why she was willing to do that. Or so she thought. But then when she seen that he was serious and, because he's young, she thought that she can change all that. And she peeped that, he's not willing to budge. Now reality set in. And that's the reason why she's so heartbroken. But let this finish up real fast and then we can end it off.
She was with me in a sense of hope. I feel like she was with me in a sense of hope, and I grew out of it.
Exactly.
She was willing to do everything that she wanted to do.
Mm. And any person who already made, you know, things clear from the beginning and got to keep going through stuff back and forth every day and everything and trying to change your tactics and everything and trying to, will you back in to their plan when they already told you that from the grip and you got to keep doing it and doing it, it becomes the point where you're like, look, I'm tired of it. So you just, end the whole thing. And because, like I said, they're not married, they don't have kids together, so he really don't have anything invested in her to keep her around. So he in his mind he like, all right, well, I don't feel obligated now because we don't have a child, we aren't married, and you still being this way. So because some men probably will, stick it out because of those things, those factors, but because they don't have none, it is what it is now. So like I said, kudos to the young man because uh to be honest with you, how the way he broke it down, and if he said it just like that, how he said it on video, then that shows so much um wise wisdom beyond your years and so much maturity. And actually, a lot of us men can actually learn from that because a lot of men, older men, who's in their 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s, be egging people on when they know they have no intentions on being with them. So if you have no intentions, let that be known from the beginning. But this also brings me to a next point where it might be one of my next videos is, Marissa Dene, she proves why a lot of men can't trust women when they tell you they're cool with situations as long as because I'm always hearing, if long as y'all open from the beginning and let us know what is real, then we can accept it for that. But as we see from this situation and a lot of others, that's not what it is, because y'all say one thing in the beginning, but in the end there's always something different. If y'all think I'm wrong, let me know in the comment sections. Write your comments down below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell notification icon. And while you at it, subscribe to my main channel, Let's Talk Trending Hot Topics by N Lynch. And also subscribe or follow me on TikTok at Let's Talk by N Lynch 0. All together, Let's Talk by N Lynch 0. And prayerfully, I'll see you on the next video. Alright, God bless. Love y'all. Peace.